Find root of an equation f of x is equal to x cube minus x minus 1 using bisection method. So, we want to determine find root of an equation f of x is equal to x cube minus x minus 1 using bisection method. Now, first we want to determine interval containing root. For that, if you put x is equal to 0, then it is 0 minus 1 which is equal to minus 1 less than 0. Now, next if we put 1, that is 1 minus 1 is equal to 1 which is again minus 1, so less than 0. Again if we put 2, that is 2 cube minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 8 minus 2 minus 1, so it is 5 greater than 0. Now, here you can observe f of 1 and f of 2 into f of 2 is less than 0, and therefore root lies in the interval 1 2. So, step first, or you can say here first iteration, instead of step first you can also say that first iteration. So, instead of using here first iteration, now here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, f of a is equal to minus 1, and f of b, that is f of 2 is equal to 5. Next we want to determine c. So, c is equal to a plus b divided by 2. So, it is equal to 1 plus 2 divided by 2, 1.5. So, f of 1.5 is equal to 1.5 raised to 3 minus 1.5 minus 1, that is here f of x is equal to x cube minus x minus 1. So, in place of x we put here 1.5. So, it is 1.5 cube minus 1.5 minus 1, it is equal to 0.875. Again there is one here we want to determine root of this equation correct up to 2 decimal places. Okay. So, now f of 1.5, you can observe here f of 1.5 greater than 0, and root lies always between positive and negative iteration. Now, since f of 1.5 is greater than 0, and in the last iteration f of 1 is less than 0. So, here in the next iteration we can assume here a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1.5, f of 1 is again minus 1 and f of 1.5 is equal to 0.875. And since f of 1 into f of 1 into f of 1.5 is less than 0, and therefore root lies in the interval 1 and 1.5. In the first iteration root lies in the interval 1 2. Now, in the second iteration root lies in the interval 1 and 1.5. So, we decrease the length of the interval. Now, in this iteration again we want to determine the value of c is equal to 1 plus 1.5 divided by 2. So, it is equal to 2.5 divided by 2 is equal to 1.25, and f of 1.25 is equal to 1.25 cube minus 1.25 minus 1. So, it is equal to minus 0.2969 and is again less than 0. So, in this iteration f of 1.5 is greater than 0. So in the next step our root lies between an interval, root lies in the interval, okay, that is 1 point, what is next, 1.5 and sorry 1.25 and 1.5. Since f of 1.25 is less than 0 and f of 1.5 is greater than 0, and therefore root lies between 1.25 and 1.5. Now in the third iteration we assume here a is equal to 1.25, and b is equal to 1.5. f of 1.25 is equal to minus 0.2969 and f of 1.5 is equal to, what is f of 1.5? It is f of 1.5 is 0.875. So root, when we said a root lies between a and b, if between interval a and b, f of a into f of b is less than 0. So here again c is equal to a plus b divided by 2. So it is 1.25 plus 1.5 divided by 2, it is equal to 1.375. So f of 1.375 is equal to 1.375 raised to 3 minus 1.375 minus 1 is equal to 0.2246, which is greater than 0, and in this interval the negative number is what? F of 1.25 is negative number, and therefore root lies in the interval, okay, 1 point, what is negative, this is positive, so negative is what? 1.25. so root lies in the interval 1.25 and 1.375. okay. So in the fourth iteration a is equal to 1.25, b is equal to 1.375. here f of 1.25 is equal to minus 0.2969 and f of 1.375 is equal to 0.2246. So again we want to determine the value of c. So c is equal to 1.25 plus 1.375 divided by 2. So it is equal to 1.3125. So next we want to determine what is sine of f of c. So f of c is equal to 1.3125 raised to 3 minus 1.3125 minus 1, because f of x is equal to x cube minus x minus 1. So f of c is equal to minus 0.0515, and which is less than 0. So the previous positive is what? 1.375, and therefore now since therefore root lies in the interval, what is this is negative and the previous positive is what? 1.375. so 1.3125 and 1.375. So in the next iteration is what? Iteration number 5. In iteration 5, in fifth iteration, a is equal to 1.3125 and b is equal to 1.375. Okay, f of a, that is 1.3125 is equal to minus 0.0515 and f of 1.375 is equal to, what is f of 0.2246, 0.2246 and 2246, since this product of these two number is what, less than 0. So next since f of 1.3125 into f of 1.375 is less than 0 and therefore root lie between 1.3125 and 1.375. You can observe these two, the value of the two successive c's, that is here values of c here 1.3125 and the next value. Now we are going to determine the next value of c. C is equal to 1.3125 plus 1.375 divided by 2. It is equal to, if you solve this, then it is equal to 1.3438. Now you can observe the value of this c, the value obtained in this iteration of c and in the previous iteration, they are correct up to 1 decimal places, but we want answer should be correct up to 2 decimal places. So again we are going to apply next iteration. So f of 1.3438 is equal to 1.3438 bracket raised to 3 minus 1.3438 minus 1 is equal to 0.0826826, which is again greater than 0. So the previous negative is what, 1.3125, 1.3125 is f of 1.3125 is less than 0. Therefore root lies in the interval 1.3125 and here 1.3438. So again in the next iteration, in the sixth iteration, a is equal to 1.3125 and b is equal to 1.3438. So the value of f of 1.3125 is equal to what is f of 1.3125? It is minus 0.0 minus 0.0515 515 and f of 1.3438 is equal to, here it is 0.0826. So again the value of c is equal to 1.3125 plus 1.3438 divided by 2. So it is equal to 1.323281. So the value of f of c is, again the value obtained in this iteration and the previous iteration, they are correct up to 1 decimal places. So again we want to determine one more iteration. 1.3281 is equal to 1.3281 bracket raised to 3 minus 1.3281 minus 1. So it is equal to 0.0146, which is greater than 0, So in the previous interval, in the previous iteration, the f of 1.3125 is what, less than 0, 1, and therefore root lies in the interval 1.3125 and 1.3281. Okay. So now next, in the next iteration, the iteration number 7th, in seventh iteration A is equal to 1.3125 and B is equal to 1.3281. Here f of 1.3125 is equal to minus 0.0515 and f of 1.3281 is equal to 0.0146. Therefore, the value of C is equal to 1.3125 plus 1.3281 divided by 2 is equal to 1.3203. Now, here you can observe the root obtained, the value of C in this iteration and the previous iteration, they are correct up to 2 decimal places, and therefore we can say that here, or if you find the value of C, then you will get 0.00 something. Okay, so our root is correct up to 2 decimal places. So here in this iteration we can say that our root of the given equation correct up to 2 decimal places is what? 1.32.